Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are taking a look at Percy Jackson and the Olympians. This is season 1, episode 1. I accidentally vaporized my pre-algebra teacher. Now, well, that's a mouthful for a title. However, this is a brand new watch for me. I do not know what this series is about. I think there was a couple of movies that were a little polarizing. Some liked, some didn't. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this series is all about.
No idea what any of this is about, but I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to find out because, like you said, I've heard of the movies, but I never once saw them.
You never want to accidentally vaporize anybody, period. Just, that's my stance on that. But I know nothing about any of this. Just mirroring Mason Quinn's sentiment. I've heard great things, and then I've heard, not so great things. So, you know what? We're going to find out for ourselves.
No zero zilch about what Percy Jackson is. I know there was 1 or 2 movies that, like Mason Quinn was saying, it's very polarizing in our comments anyway of you either like it or you don't. A lot of you requested this. That's why we're jumping to it. And a lot of you actually told us that we didn't need to see the movies for this. So if we get y'all saying, why didn't you watch the movies first? Blame y'all. Blame y'all. Because he said so.
Let's look at the comments.
That being said, let's go!
Once you know what you are, don't say I didn't warn you.
Hey.
All right.
We got Poseidon, Olympians, so some kind of gods and
I
goddesses.
get it. Aquaman's showing up.
God, I hope not.
Some stuff that's maybe not so normal.
Is it fair to say half blood, he's half god?
That's what I would lean towards, yeah.
That's me, back in 2nd grade. Why was I up there? I saw something. I could have sworn I saw something.
Oh, what's that?
Who's that? Is that a horse?
It would be a Pegasus.
Isn't a horse.
Good news. He's saying there's nothing to worry about.
You should have got
But if it happens again, make sure to tell someone.
Should have got the doctor from T2 to do that role.
Got a Cyclops, a dragon.
We had a lot in common.
You'll backpack to the face.
You can almost believe they were imaginary. Weird, but
It's got the tidy whities on.
What you see here are the truest and deepest parts.
Medusa.
Medusa's head, yeah.
I want you to choose one of the subjects you see here and describe it. Not just how it looks.
You think that was trying to show dyslexia or something, or just?
I'm just thinking
imagination?
powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, more so powers, not
Yeah. Well, no, I mean it could just be them portraying the way that how he sees words on paper.
What makes you think he was a hero?
Because he kills monsters.
What makes you think that she was a monster?
Turning people to stone.
And not everyone who looks like a monster is a monster.
This is very true.
Very true.
Against all odds, he managed to find his way to a happy ending.
You will learn to control yourself. Do you understand me?
Oh, hey.
Percy's special.
That's enough. When you're ready to hear what the gods have in store for you, they'll tell you. I believe in you.
Oh, just what he needed to hear.
You'll be needing this.
Yeah.
Hang on to that. It's a mighty instrument.
It's mightier than the sword, some would say.
That is true.
Well, not literally speaking, of course.
There are all sorts of schools of thought about what drives that kind of bullying. Childhood trauma, feelings of inadequacy.
Nancy's issues. I'm just getting tired of her taking them out on me.
It's like being a psychiatrist.
Cheese swap.
He took his cheese, he took his meat.
You could make an appointment to see Mr. Kane. He's really good
I
at
was
talking
thinking
to
more like shoving Nancy in the nearest dumpster.
Oh, no. No. No, there's one thing I know about bullies is that you should never, ever stand up to them.
Terrible advice.
Oh.
Oops.
All right, Nancy,
Percy?
you're going in the fountain. Yeah!
Yeah!
Whoa!
Called that. Well, not really. He used like the wind did it.
It was only a matter of time before we found you.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So crazy that nobody else can see it, though.
Where is it, Half-Blood?
Oh,
the
look what
pen.
the pen can do.
It is a sword.
Accidentally vaporized his math teacher. Pre-algebra.
Pre-algebra.
Anybody seen Mrs. Dobbs?
Where's Mrs. Dodds?
There's no one here by that name.
Oh.
And he isn't being truthful about what happened at the fountain.
Grover.
Excuse me. Are you saying you saw Mr. Jackson assault Miss Boba Fett?
Yes.
Oh,
Whoa, Grover.
that's brutal.
Oh, man.
You get this knife out of my back.
None of
Hey,
this
just
is
keep
easy.
the keys to that bus. Just keep running me over.
I saw what happened at the museum.
I didn't touch Nancy.
I know you didn't.
Oh, did he see it?
I know you think you didn't.
This guy knows more than he's letting on.
I've seen a lot of young people go through this sort of thing in my time. But of all of them, I suspect that you might have the most difficult journey. I suspect you are special.
Oh, I was gonna say he's got. Come on.
This is my ride. I'm going home.
Oh.
Getting a ride home in the snowplow truck or something? Maintenance
No,
truck?
the maintenance man is just right home from the
Landscaping.
school.
Landscaping truck.
Somebody better call a doctor.
Oh. Hello, Percy.
Hey, Eddie. Sorry about that.
I'm walking out. You're walking in. I should be apologizing to you.
I like how his whole demeanor changed when he saw Percy.
Why has he got a full suitcase? Did he get kicked out of
They
school?
must have
Yeah,
been.
kicked out of like the private school or whatever.
Hello.
Uh,
Welcome home, genius.
He's got a Wilson jersey on the wall.
his Zach Wilson jersey.
They called Mom's cell. You answer Mom's cell?
I answer whatever's ringing. So what'd you get kicked out for?
He's like Uncle Rico.
But still, if you're gonna live under my roof, you gotta live by my rules.
Your roof? My mom is the only one employed here.
Excuse me. What does it look like I'm doing right now?
Losing at imaginary poker?
You would think that because you're a child. I don't know where your mom is. I'm not Nostradamus. Wow. Wow.
I like the poker table up against the wall in the Zach Wilson jersey.
Reminds me of
If they're
Carl
try-
from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
It's like he's like the most non-threatening, non-likable. You know, like they're supposed to make the angry mom's boyfriend,
Yeah,
but you don't really not like this guy that much.
Mom, I'm really sorry. I tried this time. You know how hard I've been trying, but this time it really wasn't my fault. It really wasn't my fault. Oh, what now?
I told him I believed my kid. It was a real short call. And that I had enough time to pick up your welcome home gift.
Somebody stop and see Walter White or
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Something has been happening to me.
I don't know how anyone expects me to... Since when are you going to Montauk?
I called to reserve the place as soon as I got off the phone with Yancey.
Who's Yancey?
The school? On my way home on Sunday, I'm going to stop at D'Angelo's and pick up sandwiches in time for tip-off. But if you make this miserable, I'm going to go anyway, and then I'm going to eat my sandwich and yours while I listen to the game on the radio.
You know I hate watching the Knicks alone. Peppers on my sandwich?
Not if you're going to ask like that.
I said please.
I love that.
Please. Could you have them put the peppers on my sandwich?
It's like
Take
immediate
your shoes off before you get in my car.
Shoes off before you get in the car.
You know, let's talk about, but,
He's like the most lovable bad mom's boyfriend ever. What? Who takes their shoes off before getting into a car?
Run away, little hero, before you get hurt.
Here.
On three.
Ready?
Mom's going through something.
Yeah.
I try to pay attention, and I really try. It hasn't felt like daydreaming. It's felt. Then we were at the museum, and
You saw something. Something that felt real to you, but no one else could see.
Mom's got to know something.
The fire pit in the middle of the room intrigues me. Seems like it would radiate heat very evenly, but
What
also
did
seems
she
like a
say?
massive hazard. You could fall on it.
a she.
Wait, what?
How did you know it was a she?
Whoa.
Ah, that's the classic trap right there.
Do you know why we come to this cabin every year? Because this is the place I met your father.
Jason Momoa?
This is Disney, so it'd have to be MCU.
Oh, yeah.
He's a submariner.
That I had never met a man like him before. Because he wasn't a man at all. He was a god.
You fell in love with God? like Jesus?
Mom, in those stories, I have told you about how gods and mortals would sometimes have children
please
together,
stop.
children called demigods, and sometimes they are known as half-blood.
There we go.
All right, laying it all out.
That this is hard to understand, but you have to believe me that this is real.
This is crazy. Okay, I'm not a god. There is something wrong with my brain. I understand that I'm weird. Believe me, I get it.
You're not weird.
And now you're telling me stories like it's gonna make it okay? I know there's no such thing as monsters. I know there's no such thing as gods.
Who's there? Mrs. Jackson? It's Grover.
Grover?
This is a little time sensitive. Could someone maybe open the door?
It's time sensitive.
How did you get there?
Things have changed. This is all developing a lot faster than we anticipated.
What?
Whatever it is you're gonna say, I don't wanna.
Okay, so something's coming.
Grover.
I know, that sounds really
Oh,
bad.
he's in on it.
He
He
must
is,
be.
But
I'm not panicking.
Grover?
I'm also definitely not
Why
panicking.
Grover's feet or something are different. He's obsessed with Grover's feet.
Grover, why is there half a goat in your pants?
Oh, it's
Ah!
so the important thing is not to panic.
Isn't it Pan? Is that the
No hooves in the
guy
car.
that had the half goat Pan?
We're best friends, and
What are you?
a satyr, and I'm your protector.
You're my protector?
If I hadn't gotten you kicked out of school, you'd have never survived the night. What's chasing us now would have found you there easily.
I was wondering.
That makes sense now. Well, I guess we all owe Grover an apology, don't we?
There you
I'm
go.
a mile away, but this time,
Uh-oh.
none of us saw Dot's.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I feel like we're going to get a car wreck here.
Even Dot's absence. The sooner we get you to camp, the better off you're. You told him about camp, right? Not yet. A safe space where you can learn who you are and what the world is like.
Hogwarts? Nice. Must. It's got to be.
Hogwarts!
And then go to 9 3/4.
oh, did you see that thing?
Whoa.
He is next. He is brutal. He is relentless.
He's wearing underpants.
Hey,
Just like he drew
Oh.
him.
hey, are we gonna lose the mom?
What's ahead of me?
Boys? Yeah? I'm actually 24.
Hold on, please.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus. It's right next to the car.
it's really dark.
The thing is fast.
No, not his car.
Oh, the car.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
the
not
horn
good. The horn is on the steering wheel. Oh, is that semi going to take that thing out?
oh, drop the hammer.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh, I don't like this.
So much for the shoes rule, huh?
Jesus, Dave. We're just...
I don't like how they're setting this up.
See, that's what I was saying, man. I
That's a
don't like
Corvette.
how
No,
we
that's
had
not a
that story
Corvette
with
back
Mom.
window. There's no back
Gave all
seat.
the information, and now this happens.
Yeah,
What is that back
it's
window?
probably a Trans Am.
Yeah, Trans Am. Good call.
Okay, yeah. Almost looked
Okay,
like,
well, where's mom?
almost looked like a Corvette back window. I'm like, they wouldn't do that. There's no back seats.
Okay, she's moving.
Is everyone okay?
Because you know they love to do that in these things.
That's
Yeah,
why.
you lose mom, the superhero kid, yeah, or demigod, excuse me.
It's the boundary. No monsters can cross it. Percy will be safe on the other side.
But will all of us be safe?
They're not going to go after her.
Keep him safe from anyone or anything that comes for him that wants to do harm, that looks at him the wrong way. Do you understand?
Putting a lot of faith in that goat there.
There's the Minotaur.
No,
She's gonna try to slow it down.
Why can't you? She's human.
Okay, maybe we won't lose her.
You're gonna need to be brave now.
Okay, I didn't like that speech.
Listen to me. You're a miracle. And you are my son.
We need to move.
Give me your code.
Why? What are you gonna do?
Oh my God, no.
If he smells you in two directions at once, maybe I can confuse him, buy us a little time to get away. Mom, please don't. Hey.
wasting time. Let's go.
Why is he wearing tighty whities? Oh, right into the tree?
The old bullfight.
Oh, he's gonna see it.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Oh, no.
Oh!
How did she just vanish?
I don't think the Minotaur did that.
Slightly confused.
Oh,
Percy, no!
Is that the Sword of Omens?
sight beyond sight.
Nice. Get up and finish the job. Oh, shit.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Oh, well, that's not.
Oh, jeez.
Oh! What? The horn off? Maybe they could have made it a little bit darker so I could have not seen it.
Well, dude, it's kind of the TV. We have the brightness all the way up.
Oh, I know, but if anybody wonders why we were squinting, that's why.
He's waking. Everyone, give him some space, please.
See? I knew there was more to that guy.
Percy Jackson, we've been expecting you.
Oh, voice sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yep. I think we know who that
Right.
was.
All right.
All right, intriguing.
Intriguing. Let's see. Any post credits real quick? All right.
All right, so this is a little bit interesting for me because I remember seeing I guess I'll call it the original Clash of the Titans and Jason and the Argonauts, you know, the old kind of stop motion movies from I don't know if it was the 60s or 70s or whenever they came out. So some of the names and the creatures and the gods and things like that are kind of familiar to me. This is an interesting take that they're doing on it because it's very serious. I mean, we just saw Mom essentially get vaporized, but they put kind of a cartoonish spin on it a little bit by having the Minotaur in tighty whities, which is kind of weird. But yet then they have the seriousness of Miss Dobbs becoming like this vampiric type creature coming after Percy and then, you know, getting stabbed. So I think it's going to be interesting how this plays out. It's going to be a very unique twist, I think, and I am intrigued by it. There was a couple of things. I almost wonder if the mom didn't know that she wasn't going to make it through the night because when Percy woke up, she was like crying a little bit. She had tears. So that almost makes me wonder if she knew that, okay, Grover's coming to take Percy to train and learn, and she knows this is the last night that she's going to see her son. So maybe a little bit of foreshadowing there. So that was interesting. And I guess the mom's boyfriend reminded me of Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force was pretty good. I don't know if any of you have seen that, but that's what he reminded me of.
Game.
Oh my God!
But no, this is going to be pretty intriguing. I think I don't know how many episodes it is, but
8.
you know they're relatively short, so I assume the story is going to be pretty tight and move along relatively quickly. So we'll see if there's anything else that I recognize from some of the early Greek mythology type movies. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, this was a fun one to start out on. I mean, we got a nice little glimpse into how he was raised, and like that's why Sally was telling him all those stories. It was basically learning him some stuff, teaching him what he's about to become. And then even with Grover, like, remember he said that, I was whatever pushed off to the side, and well, Grover was just like that. So that way, like he said, he showed him the card, and he's like, everything, all the games we've been playing has been to lead you to this point. So I like how they did that. And then Megan Mullally on here as the teacher that got vaporized. God. So that was really cool to see. And then just how he's a half-blood, so like there could be a demigod or a half-blood, and it turns out he's actually a demigod, so he's a good guy. And just my favorite thing he said that was when he said to his mom in the cabin was half a puzzle with half the wrong pieces. I thought that was a nice way of saying that, like that he thought something was wrong with him when there truly isn't. He's just half God, half man. And this is a lot of fun so far. I'm definitely looking forward to the rest of these, but I thought this was a really good intro. I thought Gabe was awesome just because we were all laughing because like he's supposed to be this intimidating. No, he's not. He's just a pushover, and he was even for Sally. So that was awesome to see, but I'm ready for the rest of these episodes. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you're expecting the opposite out of
Oh
it.
yeah,
Just talk about the epic levity in the show. The mom's boyfriend Gabe, and we see so many shows where the boyfriend is such a jerk, and he doesn't treat the mom right, and he causes hardships with the kids. And Gabe, like, of course, he's a poker player and he's pretty chill. And when he found out like he got kicked out of school for pushing a bully, he was like, meh, all right. Like, he wasn't mad about it,
Yeah.
I mean, it just totally opposite of what you usually get from that role for a character. So it was a lot of fun. An interesting story, of course. Whether you're overly familiar with the individual stories about the gods and stuff, I think we all know kind of that the Greek mythology exists. I can't say it's something that I have a lot of knowledge about. Of course, Zeus and Ares and Hades and all that sort of stuff. But as far as like the actual tales behind the stories, those I don't know. So this is kind of going to be a fun watch for me. But it seems like an interesting premise. You have younger people. It's about the gods. Doesn't feel like it's going to be too serious or too graphic or anything like that, but it's still telling the story. So I'm looking forward to it. I think this was a really good first episode. It was a lot of fun. It was lighthearted enough. There was enough action, and the Minotaur looked really cool. I thought that was well done. I don't know why he had tighty whities on, but as far as like visually, the Minotaur was cool. Miss Dodd's transforming into whatever that was awesome. So this definitely brings a lot of anticipation for me for the remaining episodes.
Yeah, going into this, I had zero expectations coming in, so I was like, yeah, let's give it a whirl. A lot of people were requesting for it, so usually when that happens, it's usually a good sign of something worth diving into most of the time, right? With this, I liked how they crafted this first episode. They gave us a lot of info. They kind of threw us right into it, really. I have no knowledge of how any of the tales are for Percy in the movies, books, whatever else is out there for Percy Jackson. So coming into this knowing nothing is actually kind of cool, because now I can't, like The Walking Dead, I have some of the comic background on there, so I have a source. This I have no source of anything, so it's great to see what they have, kind of bring us into Percy's mind. Well, I guess that world, it's not even like a mind, but Seeing how the mom in the beginning, like you were saying, Answer, crafting those stories for him. So it was more of a, hey, here's a lesson that's gonna
Eventually
come later that you might need to know. With Grover, at first I thought he was just burying him in this whole
apologies.
elaborate, it was an elaborate plan the whole time to get him kicked out, and then it makes sense now why the mom was crying, because she knew something was going to happen.
Yeah.
Probably not to this level, but she knew something was going to happen.
Well, she knew she couldn't go with him.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't think, like, what happened there is she officially gone? Or
She just dissipated into
That's-
thin air, so who knows? I mean,
yeah, because I don't know the Minotaur's powers by any chance. So I'm going to have to learn some of that, because if he did that to her, then yeah, we just lost her. And the kind of the story that was going up to, like, I was feeling good about it until that car chase, because we've seen plenty of times where the parent, mother and father are trying to get the kid to some kind of safety. They're going to give him some stories like that, and then it's the old goodbye like we just saw there. It's just like, oh shit, we're losing her. So that was kind of cool to see. Oh, it wasn't cool to see, but it was interesting how they did that. I'm intrigued enough now to be like, all right, I think we got a good series here. So after this, we're probably going to have to make sure we do the movies to see. And I know some of you were probably there's going to be some that are like, don't do it, and then there's going to be some that say do it. Well, you know us, we're going to do it regardless of how bad it is. These guys watched Avatar, Last Airbender, so it's one of those things that we just got to check out to form our own opinion whether it's bad or good. So eventually it'll happen. Otherwise, yeah, really impressed with this first episode. Looking forward to what we got next in the next 7.
Well, I mean, to properly understand, we might have to watch the old 1960s, 70s movie about Perseus and all that stuff.
We
so who
probably
knows?
should.
Yeah.
It might be worth it.
I just want to see if we find out who Percy's dad is.
Well, that was good.
Because which god?
Well, they were showing the
Poseidon, come on, you can't
fork
just
in the beginning.
You can't just assume.
Well,
you
yeah,
don't want
assuming.
He was on
If it was a lightning bolt, it would be Zeus. If
Well,
it was
yeah,
whatever.
He was on the beach.
You know,
I got to be honest, I didn't even think of that either until you brought up that. We joked about
trident in the
Aquaman, but
beginning.
now the mom.
What if the next
Mom was telling
episode it's
the
a
story
different thing?
about
You don't know.
She met him on the beach or something like that. So
Well, what if that's ending up going to be Percy's tool, so to speak, weapon?
Well, he's already got the sword.
I'll not say
He's already
anything
got the
because
sword.
Well, yeah, if you already know it,
Captain
you just admitted
Greek
to
mythology
saying,
over
like,
here.
Did you
saw
guys
the
pay attention in
1970.
school? None of these guys.
certain subjects, I didn't vaporize my.
I told you I got a D in
And your
history.
brothers
You
played
think I'm going to
Dungeons
know
and
mythology?
Shame to you. Anyway, answer.
Oh my God! Well, there we go. That was the first episode, and we loved it. Great intro. Once again, sorry, Grover. Our apologies. So
Your apologies. I didn't say
yeah. He joins us for one, and this is what happens. All right, so for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.